Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Those who keep the law, statutes, and commandments, push forward the word, and keep waiting upon Yahushai to come deliver them from this wicked kingdom. All right. So, Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson, and all through His Spirit. Lord willing, will be edifying. All right. So I'll start off with Matthew 6. And if I'm looking down, don't worry, it's because I have my tablet with me. I'm just going to place it here. Okay. So it says here in Matthew 6 and 31, take therefore no thoughts, saying, what shall we drink? Or what shall we withal? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need of all these things. And just as it says, in due time the Lord will give you what is needful unto thee. Okay? And that ultimately, those things are what the Gentiles seek, because ultimately the Gentiles are not seeking for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? Their first mindset is to feed their flesh. Okay? To feed themselves. Okay? They're not thinking about spiritual things because they're spiritually discerned. Okay? So that's why their focus is about what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna do with it? Their faith is not in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Their faith is really in themselves, in the government, in vain things. Okay, not in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So it says here, but seek ye the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So again, just as it says, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments is the only way to prosper. Just as it says in Joshua, okay, in Joshua, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments is the only way that you're gonna have a good life and prosper. Okay, all these things shall be added unto you. Why? Because the Lord will give it unto you. Riches, poverty, all these things come from the Lord. Good and evil, they come from the Lord. Okay, but the Lord will give good things unto those that serve Him. And even Job, when he suffered, after he endured, he was giving double. Okay, his end was greater than his beginning. Okay, you have to remember that the Lord is a power of balance, and He will not make you suffer more than you are able to handle. Okay, because through all the affliction of Job, you have to remember that Job kept his integrity, and the Lord rewarded him at the end. Okay, so it's not because you're going through hell now that the Lord is not with you. The Lord is with you because He's the one that sent that tribulation. He's the one that's testing you, and as long as you keep your integrity, the Lord will reward you at the end. Okay, and even now, this is not the end all be all of things. We understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming back to deliver us, man. Right? So we have faith, we have hope. So that's why we're seeking the kingdom of heaven first, regardless if we have to take the download right now. Okay? So it says here, take therefore no thoughts for the morrow, meaning tomorrow, the things of tomorrow. How am I going to pay this bill? How am I going to handle this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to, the Lord will handle it as long as you seek the kingdom first, and you handle your business. So it's not just about, okay, I'm going to do a video, but I'm not going to pay my bills. No, go to work, pay your bills, do what you have to do. The Lord will help you, but as long as you're not a sluggard. Okay, we are in this world, so we have to, in this world, you need money to maneuver in this world. Just as it says, wisdom is a defense and money is a defense. Okay, but the thing is, wisdom is above money because wisdom can lead you into everlasting life. Okay, so it's not because you have this truth, this knowledge that you're not to go and work for Esau. You have to work for Esau because we're under the curses in this kingdom. Okay, we're under the curses, and you have to provide not only for yourself, but if for your family, for the people around you. Okay, at the end of the day, you got to pay rent. Okay, you got to pay rent, or you got to pay your mortgage. Okay, at the end of the day, you got to make your payments. Okay, but the first thing is to seek the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and He will add unto you everything else. Okay, just as Solomon asked for wisdom, and it pleased the Lord, and the Lord gave him everything else. Okay, the riches, the woman, okay, the glory, everything came from wisdom, because wisdom is the mother of it all. Okay, so it says here, for the morrow shall take care for the things of itself. Sufficient for unto the day is the evil thereof. So the first thing is seeking the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You wake up, you do a prayer. You go to bed, you throw a prayer. Throughout the day, you throw prayers. You do videos. You read. You edify yourself. You edify the flock. You take care of the sheep of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Okay, that's the most important. Okay, and that goes into Second Corinthians 13:5. Examine thyself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own self. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai Hamashach is in you, except ye be reprobate. So the first thing is you have to examine yourself. Okay, before you get judged, before you get rebuked for by a brother, you should know the areas in your life where you're going off, things that you can improve, things that you have to cut off, things that you have to increase, things that you have to do less. Okay, you should know these things. Okay, all right, you should examine yourself because the word is a mirror. Okay, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is a mirror. Okay, and when you look at when you read, it can cut you to the point where you realize, okay, I'm going off in this aspect, I'm going off in this aspect, I'm doing all right, I can do better. And you examine yourself because we're judges. Okay, knowing, having this truth where we can judge our own selves. Okay, just as it says, judge not another lest ye be judged, but because you have to judge yourself first before you can judge other people, man. Knowing where you have to improve, where you're good, where you lack. Okay, in these certain areas. But again, it all goes into seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first. Examine yourself. Are you doing what is expected of you as a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Okay, with the knowledge that he gave you, with the talent that he gave you, are you doing his will? Are you doing enough? And at the end, you will come to understand that you're never doing enough. All right, I'll finish this and I'll jump into another precept. So it says here, but I trust that ye shall know that ye are not reprobates. If Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is in you, if you're doing your videos, if you're doing your lessons, if you're congregating with the brotherhood, if you have a love for the brothers and the sisters that are in the faith, if you have a love for this word, if you're thirsting for the word, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in truth and in sincerity and in spirit, Yahushua is in you, because that spirit is not in everyone in the world. There's a difference. There's those that are walking in the spirit of truth and the people that are walking in the spirit of error. There's a difference. Okay, so if that spirit of truth is in you, you're not a reprobate. And as it says, I trust that you're not a reprobate. Okay, but then that goes into examining yourself. As you're not a reprobate, you're examining yourself because you yourself, a brother is not in your shoes. I can talk to a brother and tell him, yo, you can improve in this, you can improve in that, but I still am not in that brother's shoes. He himself knows deep down in his spirit, he knows what he has to work on. Okay, because I'm not gonna be with that brother 24/7. Okay, I don't know what he's dealing with. I don't know the demons that he's fighting. Okay, so that being said, that brother knows himself. He's in his shoes. He knows what he has to do to improve in this ministry, in the walk. I can tell him certain things that I see, but even though I tell him, I don't know the whole picture. Okay, I don't know the whole aspect of things. Okay, so he himself has to examine himself. Not only the brothers examining each other, but he himself, I myself have to examine myself to know that I'm in the truth, to see if I'm serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in truth and sincerity as much as I can. Okay, so it says here in Sirach 43 and 43, Sirach 43 and 27, we may speak much and yet come short. Wherefore in sum he is all. How shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works. The Lord is terrible and very great, and marvelous in his power. When we glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can, for even yet will he far exceed. Okay? And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough. So even as much as you think that you're doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, as much as you think that you're sweating, that you want this truth, you don't want it enough. Okay, you're not as hungry that you think you are, man. Okay, because you can never go as far enough to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You have to remember that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the ultimate power, the highest of the highest, has angels, and again, angels don't get tired. So he has angels established to praise him 24/7. So how much more us that are in the flesh? Okay, we get tired, we get hungry, we get lazy. Okay, he has angels 24/7 programmed to worship him 24/7, and they don't get tired, man. Okay, so you yourself, you can never go enough as to praise Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and you can never do too much. Okay, he will far exceed. Okay, you will never go enough to praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So that goes into seeking the kingdom first. You can never seek the kingdom enough. Okay, so it's not because you do 3 videos a day that's enough. You know, you should always strive to do better. Okay, you see, you should always strive to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai even more than you are now. Better yourself each and every day. Okay, do more than you did yesterday to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And it's not just about videos. It's about how you act around the brothers. Okay, how you serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. It's not just about videos. It's above videos. It's above doing videos. It's about walking in righteousness. Okay. Yes, you could do videos and still be a demon. Okay. So it's not just about doing videos. It's about how you walk the walk of righteousness. Okay. And again, as much as you exalt Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, you will never go far enough. Okay, so even regardless of how much you think you're doing, you could do more. You could always do more, and that's the thing in this truth, man. You never do enough. Okay, you might think, oh, I read one verse, I read one chapter, I'm good. But yo, deep down, in 24 hours you can do more, man. 24 hours in a day, man. You only read one chapter. To be honest, you could do more. You see? But it's really the flesh that's stopping you. And then now you have to fight that flesh. Okay? Today you read one chapter, the next day you can read 2. The next day you read 3. Okay? The next day you read a whole, You see? But again, it's about improving. Okay? You understand that we're in the flesh, we fall 7 times, but it's about getting back up and pushing harder. Do you really want the salvation? Do you really want to do the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai? Alright? So it says here in Luke 17:7, but which of you, having a servant plowing or feeding cattle will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat, and will not rather say unto him, make ready withal, I may sup, and gird thyself, and serve me till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward thou shalt eat and drink. So again, that's the parable that Yahushua was speaking, pertaining to us being servants. Okay, the Lord is the master, telling us go do the work, go do your lessons, go edify the flock, go hang out with brothers. Okay, go do the things for the ministry's sake. Okay, so it says here, till you have eating, till you have drinking. Does he think that servant, like, thank you? Does he think that servant does he think that servant because he did the thing that he doth? I'll read that again. Does he think that servant because he did the things that were commanded him, or throw not? I throw not. So likewise ye, when ye shall have done all the things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants. We have done that which was our duty to do. And what is our duty, pertaining to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13? To serve the Lord with all our heart and all our mind and all our ability, okay, and to keep his commandments. Okay, that's our duty. Okay, that's our reasonable service. Okay, are we profitable because we do what is expected of us? That's our purpose. That's the reason why we were created. Just as a light bulb, you see this light bulb, I close it, there's no light. I put it on, there's light. Okay, you see, am I gonna praise the light bulb because it's bringing forth light? No, that's the purpose of that light bulb. It was meant to give light. Okay, it's not gonna be worship. It was supposed to be doing that. Just as we're supposed to fear the Lord and keep his commandments, obey him. That's our duty, man. Okay, you see, we are unprofitable servants because we're doing what we're supposed to do when we serve the Lord, when we abstain from the flesh, when we walk in the Spirit. Those are things that are our duty. Okay, for an Israelite man to do these things, even the Israelite woman to walk in the Spirit. Okay, we're not to be praised for being righteous. We were meant to be righteous. Okay, we were created to be the righteous, to be the example on the earth of what it means to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in truth and in spirit. Okay, you see, so it's nothing to glory in. Okay, yes, you can glory in the fact that you know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay, but you're still an unprofitable servant because you're doing what you were expected to do. And just to bringing it back to that Sirach, Sirach 44, 27 to 30. We can never serve the Lord enough. we're still unprofitable servant, even if we serve him, because that's what we're expected to do. Okay? It's not like we're going out of our way. The Lord is expecting us to do these things. Okay? So it says here in Romans 12 and 1, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Bashem El Shai, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. Okay? Going out in the highways and byways, seeking the kingdom first. Okay? Abstaining from worldly lusts. Okay? Doing what is expected of you as a servant of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. That is our reasonable service. Okay? That's how we seek the kingdom first. That's how we do the will of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Okay? And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, by the word. Okay? Being cleansed by the words. Okay? That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Okay? So again, that's our reasonable service. To serve Yahweh Bashem El Shai and to fear his commandments. That's like it, to fear Yahweh Bashem El Shai and to keep his commandments. Okay? So just as I'm going to close up with this in Baruch 4 and 28. Okay? For as it was in your mind, okay, in your mind, in your heart, to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. Seek the Lord 10 times more, man. Okay? That's that effort, that's that fervency, that's that dedication that you have to put forth, knowing, coming back into the truth, coming back into that knowledge, seeking the Lord 10 times more. And that's something that you do daily. Okay? As I said, you strive to do better than you did yesterday. Okay? Becoming a new and improved creature each and every day. Okay, as it says, the light that shines strong, brighter and brighter by the from the returning of Yahweh Shai. As we get closer to the end of this kingdom, we're supposed to be more wise, more enlightened by the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. That shows that you've been increasing in the truth. Okay, it shows that you are not stagnant water, but living water. Okay, that you receive from the living water, water that shows increase. Okay, because we have to come to the fullness of the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Okay, it says, be not ignorant of anything, of any small matter. Okay, so you have to know the breakdowns, you have to know the parables, the dark sayings, you have to know the explanations of certain things. Okay, so that the next person, that if someone comes to you and asks you what does this mean and what's the meaning of this, you have to be able to tell them. Okay, everyone in their measure. Okay, but you have to strive for that perfection. Okay, that's what it means to seek the kingdom. All right, so that's what it means to seek Yahweh Bashem Yahushai 10 times more. Okay, to go above and beyond for the Lord, man. Okay, for he that have brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with their salvation. And that's our hope. That's our hope. That's what we're expecting. Okay, that the Lord will give us everlasting joy. But first, you have to seek him more. You have to seek him 10 times more. Call upon the Lord while he may be found. Do what is expected of you as servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, because the Lord will have mercy upon those that call upon his name, upon those that do his will. Okay, you see, you cannot obtain mercy if you're doing the will of Satan. You cannot serve two masters. Okay, so that being said, seek the Lord 10 times more, and even when you seek the Lord 10 times more, you should seek him 20 times more, 1,000 times more, okay, 100 times more, 1,000 times more, man. You can never seek the Lord enough. All right. That being said, in the times that we're in, we are supposed to increase. Seek to increase, seek to do better, seek to do more for Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Because at the end, it will pay off. Those that sow sparingly shall receive sparingly. Those that sow abundantly in the Spirit shall receive of the Spirit life everlasting. All right? So that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the hopeful elect. DTI Baba Ba, Kwam Yasha Allah. Until next lesson, Shalom.